Namaste. Hi there. Welcome. My name is Sadhana. I am an intuitive reader, and it's my pleasure to be here again this year. This is the third year that I have been doing these readings, and it just feels like a brilliant way to start contemplation for your tarot card of the year. If you don't know how to calculate it, there's a link in the description box below. And so I'm doing a series of readings for each of the major arcana that are a tarot card of the year. I started with eight, and so eight is the number for those born January 1st, as well as many other people. And so we've done 8, 9, and 10, and now we're going to do 11, and 11 as justice. Now, if you have any issues with the 8-11 thing, you go back and look at the strength reading if that is what you view as number 11. Okay. But this reading, we're going to look at justice. And there's something really beautiful about justice in a lover's year because we're looking at two cards that really support balance, that support, I want to say, a deep, soulful look at that concept. Sometimes justice is called the karma card. And whether karma is related to something, deeply spiritual, some serious pattern you've been working with, or something that's a little more mundane, and it could affect legal matters as well too. Please always remember that what is going on externally is also represented internally. So this is a year for you about balance. It's a year for bringing things into karmic balance. Okay, so that layer, sometimes when we see the justice card, it's difficult to find that spiritual connection. But with the lovers as the card for 2022, um, underlying it, it seems really, really important. So there's a big exclamation mark on top of these two cards in the center that are sitting together there. So what is being weighed? What is being weighed for you is the big question. If you are just joining me, 5:30 a.m. in the UK. Wow, you are up early. Hello, Mary Beth. And Janet says it is 1:31 p.m. Great, great. Let us know where you are, Janet. I believe are you in Australia or New Zealand? So let's go on. So the question, if this is your card of the year, is what is being weighed? And how can you best bring this into balance? And yeah, so let's leave it at that for a second. We're going to draw one, Western Australia. Cool. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to draw one card from each suit to look at the energy of justice in 2022. And let's start with wands. Now, remember, this is the card that represents the energy of Libra. That's why the Libra sign was in the title. So this may also connect you to Librans in your life. Or if you have Libra in your chart, it may be amplified this year in some way. So don't forget about that lovely connection with the tarot as well too. Okay, so what energy in the suit of wands is going to support, or what energy in the suit of wands needs to come into awareness for those with justice, or the number 11 as their card for this year? 9 of Wands. Key word in this deck is persistence. This is Journey of the Sacred Bee, by the way. Okay. It's not over yet. This is a really powerful card. To me, this is the card of the hero. This is the card of the hero. This is the card of the soldier, the warrior, the person who needs to have tenacity. There is no hero's journey without battle wounds, right? There's we all fall down, we all get sick, we all get cuts, we all get scrapes, we all break things from time to time. But this card is a reminder that you have been through a lot, so pat yourself on the back. If you need to take time to recover, and then stand up and keep on going, because you still have a mission. You still have a mission. And I'm looking at the Justice card. So you're close. This is the 9. This is the completion, one of the completion cards of this suit. But I feel like there's still a little bit more work to do. And perhaps that will be revealed in the emotion card. So let's look at the Suit of Cups, which is down below here. Emotionally, how does this justice or karmic balance, or what aspect of this justice or karmic balance needs to come into light for 2022? Okay. I'm going to go as far as death tonight, 13, and then I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be carrying on with this, and I haven't put up the thumbnails yet, so just check back with my channel, and if you have subscribed, you'll get a notification. But I will tonight put up several more thumbnails. 5 of Cups. There's a vulture. There's a vulture, or some kind of predatory bird in this picture. Okay. So what am I sensing here? The key word in the 9 of Wands is persistence. The key word in the 5 of Cups is disappointment. And I don't want that 5 of Cups card to make you think that justice won't be in your favor. Sometimes these words are so difficult. Justice rules. Justice rules. Let's just put a period there. Justice rules. Justice is determined by so many, many factors that we cannot possibly fathom. And sometimes karmic balance is settling patterns and issues through from many, many lifetimes. And so the card above, the persistence card above, is one of encouragement. The 5 of Cups reminds us that there are always cups that are half full, and we need to keep our focus on that. Yes, those broken cups, or the empty cups, are part of our journey, and they make up the whole picture, but they're not all of the picture. And then over on the other side, we have Swords above and Earth below. When I do this spread, I put the 2 denser elements down at the bottom. So water is over on the left, and then earth is on the right. Okay, so Swords is cut and ready. Let's shuffle and do this one. Okay. Very interesting. I gave that troll a little talking to, and it appears they have very kindly disappeared. So that's nice. Okay. Element of earth. in a justice year. Element of earth in a justice year. This is about balance. This is about in a way, I want to say that it is about a commitment to a pattern and to solving and working with one of your issues. This is beautiful. So this is the ace. This is the ace of earth. And while the cards on the left seem a little challenging, it's really helpful to have the ace on the right side. It feels like, you can wipe your brow and everything is going to be okay. It might take the whole year, but it's definitely going to be worth it because the growth is there, right? Anything is possible. And this to me feels like light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, I've already shoveled the swords. So think about, I really want to encourage in these readings, I want you to think about this, expand your perception of the swords and really focus on integrity of voice and thought. Let your thoughts be authentic so that you empower your voice to be the same. And this is really important, right? With the element of air. This card here is, I'm going to say, is one of the key ones in this reading. And we have the ace of air. So you have two aces here. One masculine suit, one feminine suit, one receptive suit, one active suit. And notice how the aces are on the right side of the reading. So what this feels like to me is that it's going to take a little bit of time to resolve some things that have been percolating, probably for some time back. But moving forward, there definitely will be clarity and you're going to feel a whole lot better. New opportunities will present themselves. And the cards on the left indicate that you need strength. You need to resolve, right? Strength of spirit, strength of mind, strength of heart. Okay, let's get some more information about the Five of Cups card. This is the matching oracle deck for this tarot deck. And this is a repeating card. We've had this one already today. This is in the suit of fire. Innovation. And so innovation, I'm sorry, I've had a real hard time with the light tonight. It's very dark in the room that I'm at, and I've moved the lights around again. So I've got too much glare on the right. This card really speaks to the cards that are on the other side of the table. I almost feel as if you were to release expectations, things would be resolved a lot more easily. Okay, let's look at the supporting card for the suit of wands. How can you find strength, resume? This is supporting your will, right? This is also the suit of dharma, path, life path. Okay, this really, really speaks to the card in the center. This is the Cosmos card. It's like, it's like the World card. Everything working together for a purpose. Everything working together for a higher purpose. You need to trust in this process and not resist the energy of justice this year, and know that if something feels like it is unjust, that it is for your greater good. All right. So this Ace of Pentacles and these, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. Let's get the supporting cards for them. Okay. Blue. Notice the color of the tree and I want to say the energy behind the tree. We have a green background in both of those cards. So what does that tell you? What does that feel like? The key word is action, and that dark, dark blue. So there's a couple of different schools of thought on colors and chakras. The blue go-to is throat. And if I'm going to go in that direction, I'm going to say that this initiation, this movement forward will be initiated through speaking up. It'll be initiated through action of voice. However, this is an indigo color. This could be the frequency of a higher chakra. But what I was leaning towards when I saw this was in the Satyananda lineage, in which I am initiated. This particular color is often seen when we meditate on the heart space. And so I want to, isn't that funny? I just, your Janine, your chat just came up just as I was about to say that. So in the Satyananda lineage, blue is seen at the lake, the meditation at the center of the heart space. And so this growth, this initiation, let it be heartfelt and move forth from your heart, right? Action. Act from your heart. Beautiful contrasting card here. So feminine, lunar energy. Lunar energy. There's some really beautiful union between this Ace of Swords what am I feeling here? I'm feeling like ascension. I'm feeling a Kundalini rising. I'm feeling a connection with there's something about this whole little pattern we've got going on here. And this card here. Okay. So if you are struggling with an issue, if there is, whether it's legal or it's an old family, something that you're working towards settling or righting, whether it's emotional, financial, whatever it is, your authentic voice and speaking from your heart, I want to say really listen to your intuition. Allow your actions to be guided by your divine feminine energy rather than the ego. So we want to lean left as opposed to leaning right. And that will help all of this feel easier. And I know that's kind of that it's going to help with any kind of change, but I'm sensing kind of there may be painful family issues that have the potential to be righted. When we're talking about karma, Karma can exist, it can be personal level, and your karmas can be quite independent of your family karma. There's also geographic karma sometimes that arises as well too. Okay. So take your time with this. Like I said with the other readings, take a screenshot, make some notes, and let me know. It's wonderful if you can come back after a month or 3 months or 6 months and leave some feedback in the comments below. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be back tonight. I'm going to do 2 more readings tonight. Next up is the Hanged Man, and we'll be starting in about 9 or 10 minutes. Okay. So thank you so much, and take good care of yourselves. Namaste.